Kid Smooth. Simply amazing.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kid Smooth back with another video, and today I want to talk about the Marcus Phoenix collection. It's this movement that's growing wildly on Twitter and YouTube to try to get remasters of Gears 1 through 3 onto the Xbox One, much like the Master Chief collection. But is this move really necessary? No. What? You're not a real Xbox fan if you don't like Gears of War. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big Gears fan. A Gears of War fanboy, I may add. You know, I prefer Gears of War more than I do Halo. And I see that the Marcus Phoenix collection is a strong movement that's growing. But my lack of support for it isn't to stop the movement or isn't to diss those who are heavily promoting the movement. I think it's a great movement. It's great to see the community come together and come out with something. But sometimes it gets overboard and overwhelming. You know, a lot of people want to get credit for different things. A lot of people want to take credit for doing things or being responsible for what Microsoft's going to do next or what Sony's going to do next. I don't think the Marcus Phoenix collection is really necessary. Being a big Gears of War fan, let me tell you why. Gears of War franchise is a young franchise. It's only 8 years old. They have three of the best looking games on the Xbox 360 platform that are still available at probably a nice price right now. And I feel if we beg and demand Black Tusk and the Xbox team to give us a remaster of the Gears of War series, I think it would just be hurting us and hurting them, because that's slowing down production on Gears of War 4 and that's delaying the game. So people like me will have to wait till 2018 to get the game just so we can play the Marcus Phoenix collection in 2016. And I'm more interested in the new stories they have to tell, maybe learning a little bit more about Sierra, more about the Locust Herd, and a little bit more detail on what happened on Emergence Day. I'd rather know more about that than play through the stories I already played through. You know, a lot of people are under the impressions that remasters are overnight. You know, it didn't take 343 Industries 1 week to create the Master Chief collection. That took some serious time, you know, and to do a complete full remaster of the Halo 2 anniversary. You know, they don't just snap their fingers and give you a new Gears, and I don't want the valuable time that and the team that they're hiring to put together a great Gears game to be done for a remaster. You know, I told you guys I'm not the biggest fan of remasters. I don't care if it's a PlayStation game or an Xbox game. I want new IPs or sequels. I'll take as many sequels as possible over a remaster game that I can go and pick up and play. You know, like I said, this is not a jab at anyone. This is not to stop the movement. It's a great movement. But personally, I want less remasters, less remastered collections, more new IPs, more sequels, more games. And I think the only people who win is us gamers, you know? And as a Gears of War fan, I'm just looking forward to what happens next, what more stories that they got to tell. I exhausted all the Gears of Wars already. I want the new Gears. I don't want remaster. I don't care if it's 1080p, don't care if it's 60 frames, don't care if it's dedicated servers. I want that in Gears 4. I know many of you may disagree with my point and what I have to say, and I understand, like I said, but I'm a big Gears of War fan, and I've been waiting a couple years, not to play Gears of War 3 again, but to play the new iteration, to see a next generation Gears of War on the Xbox One. I don't want it to be a remaster. Like I said, if they do put out the Marcus Phoenix collection, I hope this is something they're working on and it's something that's been planned, like the Master Chief collection has pretty much always been planned. I don't want this to be thrown in there because we all just ran at Black Tusk and Microsoft. Hey, we want the Marcus Phoenix collection if they're already working on Gears of War 4. I hope you guys understand my point. Like I said, this is just my opinion. I know many of you may disagree. But if you do please like, subscribe, share, tell me how you feel, what's your opinion. Are you guys done with remasters? Gears of War is still that game, and I want it and Gears of War 4. No remasters.
Kid Smooth, simply amazing.